Hey guys, Matty Miller here with Pursuit Real Estate. I hope you guys are doing well. And by popular demand, I'm doing a little bit of instructional video on how to file your homestead exemption in Duval County. I might do St. John's and Clay soon, but the first one we want to do is Duval County specifically. They have a very simple online format that we're going to learn how to get to, and the items that you will need to be able to also file that. You're going to need some of those things to happen prior to doing that. And we'll break those down here in just a minute. All right, so you bought a house, you are moved in, or you sold a house and you've moved all your stuff from the one you sold to the one you bought. We'll talk about a couple different things, i.e. portability. If you bought and sold, that's one thing we're going to talk about here. And then also if you are just let's say you're a first-time buyer and you want to file your homestead exemption, I am going to remind you, if you're working with me, multiple times until you tell me you've done your homestead exemption, because it's going to save you some money. So the first thing we need to do is give it about 30 days. Duval County will take about 30 days for that deed to actually get filed in their system so it gets recorded. Also, just as a side note, if you just bought a house and you see something that comes through that looks very official and they want you to pay $90 to get a copy of your deed, throw it away. It is probably trash. If you ever have questions, let us know and we can kind of verify whether that's true. You do not have to pay for your deed. It is recorded at the title company and turned into the city of Jacksonville. That being said, how do we file our homestead? Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to homestead.coj.net/webform1.aspx. The link is in the video. You'll click to that. It's going to pull you to this page. It's going to say Online Homestead Exemption Application System. It's going to have a few things in here that you're going to need. And this is the online version, so you can do applications in the office as well if you just feel more comfortable with that. Here's the things that you need to take with you when you get there. So when you get to this page, obviously read through that stuff, hit next. The biggest one is you're going to need, so you will need a Florida driver's license with your current address, your new address. So you need to go change your driver's license to your new address. You cannot file your homestead if you have not done that yet. That is a big one. Your vehicle registrations need to be updated, as well as your voter registration cards. Voter registration cards have to be done in order for you to file your homestead exemption. So those are the three main things. And if you're a permanent resident alien, you'll need to provide the ID number and issue date of that as well. Those are the three main things that you absolutely must do prior to submitting that deadline, or submitting those to the city of Jacksonville. The other list here is obviously just information that you're going to need to know, which you should know anyway. All that stuff's there. You're going to hit next. You're going to go in legal notices. You're going to hit I have read, If you want to read that, you can. We'll go ahead and through here. But for the most part, I'm not going to fill all this out for you, but I wanted to show you how to get to it and what you're going to need. So at this point in time, if you do not have your property ID, let us know. We can get that for you. You should have your name, address. Property ID is going to be the easiest way to find it for us, but if you don't have it, that's fine. But you should be able to plug your name and your address in there and find it. So once you find that, it's going to go through a whole bunch of steps, obviously getting all your information and gathering it in the same place and putting all your numbers. We're not going to go through that. Obviously, we've shown you how to get there. The other key factor is if you have also sold a home and you have what we would call portability, where you can port some of what your tax is, you're going to save a significant amount of money if you do this, which I would encourage anybody to sold. So let's say you sold a home and you downsized, or you sold a home and you're actually going up in size to a higher tax bracket. You can actually take some of your homestead exemption that you have on your previous house to your next one. And there's a much deeper explanation of what portability really is. But if you have that, you need to transfer, you need to put all this information on your new one and your previous address and your new homestead. Fill this out completely, sign it, complete it in there, and there's a way to upload that document directly into there when you submit that. So you need to do that when you file your homestead exemption as well. So the portability is very important. It can save you a little bit of money here and there, probably up to $500, $600, $700 a year if you do that and you port it into something that's a slight bit of an upgrade. If you did a major upgrade, then definitely do it. But if you have any questions about those, that link is also here as well. And if you have any questions on portability and or filing your homestead in Duval County, please, my name is Matty Miller with Pursuit Real Estate, and let me know if you need any help. Take care.